We're going to talk about a little bit what I experienced yesterday. I had a casual conversation with two of my coworkers, realized they're both very into the content creation game. And I have uploaded at this point more than 300 videos on my YouTube video, not counting all the videos that I didn't upload. Made a bunch of videos, And I realized, and I also took classes about YouTube and about social media. And then one issue that I heard from the conversation was that the fear of being in front of a camera. And then when I first heard that, I'm like, wait, I was in that same place as where you were. Like I get it, right? You are new. It's uncomfortable. You're talking to a little lens right here that I'm looking into. You're not necessarily engaging with anybody that's on the other side of the screen. Moreover, you're getting judged of your appearance, your voice, the way you present yourself, right? So, I want to share a little bit of how I got over that whole situation. First of all, nobody gives a crap. Why do I say that? You remember you probably have experienced this in life, okay? You walk down the mall, right? A busy mall or busy streets, and then you'll see someone who plays an instrument, who does some sort of weird stuff in the middle of the street, and without context, if I was in that situation, I would just walk by and then not even turn around and look at that person, right? I mean, I'm on my mission. I'm going to buy some stuff. I'm not going to stop in my way for anything. So that's most people. And then imagine you posting YouTube video. You're the person who's doing that weird thing in the middle of the street, right? Okay, it doesn't have to be weird. I'm just saying, like, it could be someone playing instruments or doing some sort of cool thing, riding a unicycle or whatever. So, some of y'all will stop and then look at it. But if they're really killing it, if they're playing an instrument, they're really good at it, if they're a really good musician, you might stop and take a look, right? So that's what it's like posting on YouTube. When you post your video on there, people are just gonna walk by your videos. They're not gonna stop and give you any views unless you're killing it, right? Unless you're bringing some sort of value, unless they know you, they get to know you, they trust you who you are. But that doesn't happen naturally. That happens when they click on a video, when they stop, when they engage with your content. With that being said, people are just gonna walk by, and do you think any of the people that you look up to, any of the movie stars, musicians, sports players, do you think any of them cared what people think of them? And then that's how they got to where they are today. And then my wife always struggled with this because self-consciousness or whatever, she just cares a lot about what other people say. And I know for girls specifically, this can be a huge challenge. But again, I'm telling you, nobody gives a crap, really. In the beginning, when you post stuff, nobody really cares. You will find people who care about you right now when you post, because the number's going to be very small. That's actually a very good sign for you, right? It's going to be a very good sign because not everybody will stop. You do not want everybody's attention in the beginning. You want to be close to just that small number of people so they can become your close friends, whatever you call them. But secondly, the reason why I got over this thing so quickly is because the Bible says in Mark, I think chapter 9, verse 35, if you want to be first, you have to be last, a servant of all, right? What Jesus was teaching the disciples, he was telling them that if you guys wanted to be the most popular, the person above all the other people, you need to be a servant first. Right? What that means is you need to have a servant heart. You need to be the last person. You have to experience that. You need to serve everybody. Okay, so I mean, the whole point is not about being the greatest. Okay, the whole point is about being a servant, and then as a reward, some of us will experience that mountain high experience of being among thousands of people and then being looked up to. But that's not the point, right? The point is to be a servant at heart, and then you will experience that. And then all the leaders you see, besides all the corrupted leaders, they all have been a servant first before they got to the point where they are. It's just people don't get to see the transformation. People don't get to see the hard work behind the scene, the drills that they've done behind the scene after every game. If they play sports, the hard work they put in training, the hard work of practicing instruments, singing, writing the line. People don't get to see that, right? They get to see you at the mountaintop. They assume you get there overnight, but that's not true at all, right? So people don't care, guys. I'm telling you, I'm right here sitting in the public. People be walking over past me. I'm holding up a phone, have a microphone, and I just look at people. People just walk over. They don't even look at me. Okay? They don't even look at me. So don't care about what other people say about you, but remember this: whatever God says about you is the truth. People do not know. People are evil. People are sinful. That's the simple truth. Okay? They won't put you down. Some people will, but most people will lift you up if they get to know you, right? If you be real, if you be authentic, most people want to get to know you. They want to be your friends. But here it is. I'm just telling you, the fear of posting, the fear of speaking in front of people, obviously it comes with practice. You just gotta do this. It's like any other sports, any other instrument. You just gotta get good at this, right? You just gotta put your reps into here, so you get comfortable in front of the camera. Guys, don't even, you will live a very hard life if you care everything about everybody says about you. You only need a couple of good friends, mentors, and God. You need to care about what they say about you, okay? I'm not talking about some random friend you know off of the internet. I'm talking about some people that you can go to in your hardest time, okay? And then they can speak into your life. They can speak life into your life instead of putting you down, okay? If you don't have anybody like that in your life, be that person to your friends. Be that person. Read the Bible. Why? Because the Bible models that for you, so you can be that person if you don't have that person in your life. Anyways, now all seriousness apart, excuse me. I need to drink water. Yes, TikTok is about to hit 1,000 followers. I really appreciate all of you. And YouTube is gonna hit 500 followers or subscribers soon. I think YouTube was at 460 last time I checked, and TikTok was at 950 something. It's a big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. I can't express how much of a appreciation I have for you guys to be here, to listen to a random person waving their hands on the street it's like when you walk down the lane of TikTok and you see a person like me standing there playing video game on a big screen, and then you stopped and then you tuned in to what I have to say. Again, I'm praying for you, love you. I'm proud of you, okay? Don't even listen to what everybody else have to say about who you are. Listen to God. Listen to what He has to say about you. Okay, listen to people who are trustworthy, who speaks life into you.